Morning. I want to introduce you to a couple of products that we manufacture here in the United States. My name is Waysun Tsai, and I am the chief instructor for Tsai's Kung Fu International, um, published author with Random House. I have several practical tactical DVDs out there, and actually Volume 3 is coming out very soon. I want to talk to you about first and foremost the Cuma tactical pen. This is a tactical pen that I have designed with a couple of partners in Cuma, which is my fighting system that I put together. With the engineers and the marketing team, we decided that we wanted to come up with a tactical pen that's more than just a pen that's made out of hard aluminum. The Cuma tactical pen is actually designed for tactical use. Okay, it's got a classic Kubotan tip. It's kind of modern. This one here was I rode over it with my lawnmower, and I wanted to show it to you because it's a very hard aircraft grade aluminum, and even though it's got little dents and divots in the anodizing, it's as good as new, and so it's really tough, very tough. This is the pink purple. I have one on the lanyard, and I have black or tactical black. They come in multiple colors. This is what I have today. What makes our pen different than any other tactical pen on the market is the fact that we have what's called a high-speed quick release cap. This eliminates the need for a sheath. There are a lot of pens out there, a lot of tactical pens now ranging from $20 to $300. They're all great, they all write. When you get pokey with them, they're going to work. Okay? The difference between this is that we put an oversized lanyard hole right in the secondary cap so you can fit dog collars, chains, paracords, whatever you want. A lot of the lanyard holes out there only fit dog collars. Okay, and if you don't like wearing a dog collar, it's not going to work. This is bigger. All right, it's twice the size as most lanyard holes out there. It's designed with a suction and an O-ring so that it doesn't come off accidentally, and that when you deploy the cap off of the pen, you have a spike flat on top. Flat is so important. A lot of these pens with crowns, they hurt your thumb when you're in a hammer fist position, and they're not very practical when it comes to hardcore self-defense usage or fighting. The clip comes off of the pen itself, so you don't have that clip tearing up your palm when you're driving your pen into anything. You just have a spike, and we put the grooves on the bottom because that's where your fingers are going to be. Okay, so it doesn't matter how you grip the pen, you're going to have the best possible grip for thrusting, for jamming. Okay, pressure points everywhere, solid impact. You're not going to screw this up. Comes right off the lanyard. Everyone talks about Fisher space pens. Whoopee! I could be underwater. I can be in outer space, upside down, freezing cold rain, and Fisher space pens are like 10,000 miles or whatever. I have every tactical pen on the planet. I've had to replace those refills. They don't write a mile. Okay, they don't write any more than any other refill does. And I've yet to be upside down in the freezing cold in a river in my car having to write. So I say use whatever refill fits your tactical pen. In here we have a Parker gel. I like the way gel pens write. I write articles, I write columns, I'm working on a second book. I want something that's comfortable in my hand. So this fits a Schmidt, a Hauser, a Fisher, a Parker, and probably a couple other generic refills out there. Whatever's cheap, whatever fits, it's a pen first and foremost. And that's why we designed it with an ergonomic grip so you can be comfortable while you're writing. I know a lot of writers, I go to a lot of conventions, I go to comic book conventions, and a lot of writers, they like the way they feel because they can actually write with this, and it's weighed out really well. We did put a little arrow tip on the end, which people tend to like. So what you'll see is that I took the best characteristics and features out of every pen out there added our own twist to it and came up with a very unique pen. It's very unique because of the high-speed clip cap. Patent pending. Don't try to rip us off now. All right. So, and it's long enough to where it deals with compliance, strong enough to where a damn lawnmower won't destroy it. Okay. If it doesn't get destroyed by a lawnmower, you can run over a thing with a car and you're going to be fine. High speed. No need for a sheath. Why spend extra money on a sheath if you don't need to? Okay. A lot of the pens out there that can hang off of a neck, when you walk around, they fall out of the cap. We designed it with a secondary O-ring so that you don't lose $100 pen. All right. There's nothing worse than losing something that you spent a lot of money on. I wrote an article in Inside Kung Fu Magazine. Talks about TSA is not going to stop you. Don't believe the hype when people talk about, oh, our pens are banned by the TSA. Okay? Well, if you make them over aggressive, there's a chance you're going to have a hard time. Our pens, I carry them in my briefcase, my backpack, my suit jackets. I throw them on. You know, if you get nervous, you just put the cap right in there. Okay? You don't have a problem with it. No one's going to bother you. It's a pen. All right? Last ditch impact weapon. People talk to me, man, I'll just shoot you. I'll just stab you. Be really real with yourselves. You guys are real tough guys out there that like to say, yeah, guns work better than impact weapons. Anybody will tell you that at a certain range, up close and personal, your firearm is going to become a liability. Okay? And this is a last-ditch impact weapon. What that means is too close for your firearm, you don't want to pull an edged weapon, this is going to work in compliance. I know cops, military personnel, U.S. Marshals that I met over at the SHOT Show that told me they dragged fugitives out of their car in wrist locks with tactical pens. So be real with yourself, be honest with yourself before you try to be tough and a wannabe killer and yeah, man, I'll just shoot you. You won't do it. How many guys have you guys shot out there because someone cut you off? If you're that trigger happy, you don't deserve to have a permit to carry a firearm. If you don't have a permit, then you're just going to end up in jail anyway, like every other idiot out there. Okay, so the tactical pens are very good. Okay, and there are a lot of companies that make them, and they make excellent pens out there. We feel we have the best pen for a couple of reasons. One, 100% made in the USA. People want US made, US made products. I want US made products. I want to support the economy. So I try to buy as much product made in the USA as possible. They're more expensive. It's true. Okay? But you deal with manufacturers that you can get on the phone. If you have a problem, we give you a lifetime warranty. Two, we try to give you options with the pen that fits multiple refills. Other pens don't advertise that. We have no allegiance to any refill company. Put in your pen what works for you. Three, we want to make sure that you have a lanyard hole that fits whatever necklace you want to wear. You got bling, it should fit it, unless you got badass chains. Four, you don't need a sheath. And you remove the clip so it doesn't tear up your hand. If you're in a position where you have to use a tactical pen for self-defense, that means the crap has hit the fan and you are throwing down or about to. We give you multiple colors. In purple, we give you pink, desert sand, tactical black, burnt orange. I like colors. I got a red wall on my back here, right? Colors are pretty. You don't have to be Mr. Black tactical pen all the time. If I wear a suit, I want a pen that matches my tie. My wife has every color, so it matches her purse. There are a lot of Navy SEALs out there that say, and not Navy SEALs, Special Ops, Special Forces, tough guys in general, I don't need a pen. I can handle myself. But what about your daughter away at college? What about your wife walking through a parking lot with your children at Walmart when you're overseas? Okay? These guys aren't carrying ARs. They're just carrying their purse and they can draw a pen or something right from their neck so they can go home safely. My name is Waysun Johnny Tsai. For more information, look up Cuma Ram, CUMARAM.com. Thanks.